Hey guys, I'm Paul Oscar Mike Zero Echo Tango and welcome to my YouTube channel. Just a little update about the Icom 705, which is my brand new portable transceiver. I have an issue with this radio, but it is my fault. Actually, this is what happens if you transmit with your Icom 705 into a wrong antenna, or if you are using a poor jumper cable, just like I did. So I was transmitting through a poor jumper cable on 2-meter band, and actually I burned some circuits in the radio. I smelled kind of smell, which it is like something is burning inside. And what are the symptoms of this fail? Actually, I am able to work normally on HF bands and also on UHF bands. But the only band where I cannot transmit with this radio is the VHF band. The reason, because I was transmitting into a poor jumper cable on a high SWR, on full power, on an external power supply, on VHF. And therefore I think that the switch, the band or low pass filter switch, failed because of this operation on VHF. So I had to uncover the layer after the layer of this radio. As you can see, many boards and plates are there, and I found a problem. And the problem is here, right next to this green coil. You can see, actually I already removed the burned parts from this circuit here. So if you have the same problem as me, you can see a trace which is completely burned on the PC board. And also you can see this green coil. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there is a, let me zoom in a little bit. There is also a little damage on the coil over there. So I think 1, 2, maybe even 3 turns are little uncovered by, or there is the insulation lost. So here in this place between the coil and this little trace was completely burned the RF choke or the SMD coil. Something like this here. But it was completely black and burned. So I removed it, and also I have cleaned this area here on the board. I had to remove all this black charcoal from around. Also here you can see 2 pads, and here was a tiny diode. It is a Schottky diode, and this is it. This is the faulty diode, also burned and slightly damaged. You can see also the numbers and types of these 2 components down in the video description. So what's next? Well, I'm going to put a protective varnish here to this place where is the trace missing, and also I would like to protect this 2 turns of the coil with the varnish, and then I will install these new components over here. And hopefully this radio will work again. After a couple of never-ending days, these two new components arrived, and here you can see soldered this new tiny SMD RF choke or a mini coil, which is connected to this green coil, which also has been slightly damaged, and therefore I've used this red varnish as a protection. And here you can see the small Schottky diode, which also has been replaced. The value of this little coil is 1.2 or 1.3 microhenry instead of 0.82 microhenry, which has been in original. The specification of this diode you will find down in the video description. So let me complete the radio and find out if this fix really works. For testing the output power, I'm going to use this dummy load. And this is the moment of truth. I'm on 2 meters and I'm going to push the PTT button and see if there is any output power here. Amazing. Look at this. We have 100% power. Guys, this is amazing. So my fix finally works and my radio is fully operational. So if you like this video, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe to my channel to get some more notifications about the new videos. Thanks very much for watching, and 73.